Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and this once again is, I suppose, a bit of a belated news update due to the fact I was away last week. So because so many things happen in the world of Transformers in such a short space of time, I didn't want to fall too far behind. So I've got some news and some images of figures that I think we've seen, but just some better images of figures and some other news that I just wanted to share with you before I jump back onto my normal news updates throughout the week. So we're going to start off with RoboSen have put out a teaser image of their smart base. So this is going to be going with the Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime figure. That is unfortunately the non-converting one, but it's the one that I've seen in hand. I saw it at TF Nation and it looked it just looked stunning. It really did look exactly like it fell off the movie screen. It was so good. It's going to have some special gimmicks and stuff in, but we don't know exactly what they are. So at the moment, what I really like about it is I like when companies do things like this. They're teasing us with, this is going to be the special stand, but we're still not going to tell you what it does exactly yet. So again, I know a few people who in fact pre-ordered that at TF Nation, so hopefully they're going to be very excited to see exactly what it does when they can get it. Okay, this is something that I haven't pre-ordered yet, but these images are making me think maybe not pre-ordered because obviously it's out. We've got some in-hand images of the Generation Select Voyager Antagony, which is of course the redeco of Inferno, and I was really surprised, really pleasantly surprised with the Inferno mold. I completely admit it, I completely missed out all of the Beast Wars. To be honest, initially when Kingdom came out, I didn't buy any of the Beast Wars figures. I wasn't really into them, and then I can't remember what it was that I didn't have to buy them. I just felt the need to see why everybody was so excited about them. And since then, I've made sure that I get them all, and they've just been fantastic. And Inferno was exactly that, no difference. And whereas I just think you've got the two different heads here, which I love the fact that they do that now with Generation Selects. It just gives everything so much more playability, so much more, different ways that you can display. I mean, just great. So, I mean, this is really twisting my arm. If I hadn't have overspent so much at TF Nation, I probably would have pre-ordered it already, to be honest. So maybe see if I can wait till Black Friday, or if Hasbro does a special Pulse deal when they've got their Tfcon coming up in a month or two. But at the moment, I just wanted to share these images with you, and I'm sure you'll agree. And I keep saying this on this channel. The black decos at the moment, your Nemesis Prime, your Leo Convoy, etc., all that, they're just really working. I mean, they're making these figures look so much better. It's crazy how good that looks. Right, something that I always focus on this channel whenever they put something up. This is via TFW 2005, but it's via the Sunbow Marvel Archive, and the clue's in the title there. So if you will remember, all the cartoons, the G1 cartoons in the UK and USA were made by Sunbow, and they've just put up the original script of the G1 episode, The Killing Jar. So on their website, along with many other scripts from G1 episodes, this is just a couple of page samples. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to read it out to you. I just want to again highlight this to you. If you're new to the channel, or if you're new to the Sunbow Marvel Archive, it's brilliant. It's got everything that was Sunbow, so it's not just the Transformers, it's all them 80s cartoons that we loved. The storyboards, there's moving storyboards, the scripts. It's just fantastic. It really is so good. And definitely worth a nose just to bring back those of nostalgia for you. Right, Matrix Workshop, I've got some upgrade kits coming for Brawn, the Studio Series Brawn. That is, of course, going to be the drill for the front in vehicle mode. And yes, that's Megatron's fusion cannon, because I'm sure if you remember, he does actually pick it up in one episode and use it. So I love the way that they do things like that. We've got 3 new Legacy Dynamo upgrade kits as well coming from Matrix Workshop. So what we've got here, there you can see, is the swords and the blasters and the rocket launchers that are again based exactly on the G1 figures that didn't come with the Studio Series versions. There's Grimlocks, and I think that's Sludge. It's no, Snarl, isn't it? Of course it is, it's Snarl. And then we've got, for the core class, look, we've got a Volcanicus sword. What else have we got there? Just Volcanicus. They've given him a gun and a sword, which is great for your little core class combined. I'm still waiting to get Snarl, in honesty. And talking about even more upgrade kits via this company, I've not heard of this one before. This is TF Labs, and this is Armada Optimus Prime Star Saber sword and an abundance of other parts, just to, again, if you want to have a play around and doctor your Armada Optimus Prime. So there's other pits, there's so many different things. They've made the blaster bigger, They've changed something there around their hips to make it more cartoon accurate. They've just, again, added loads of different things, giving articulation to the fingers so he can, in fact, hold the matrix. There's a huge load of images of this via tformers.com if you want to check it out. There's literally about 30 images of all the things. This upgrade kit is huge. I'm just sharing with you a few of the things here where it's highlighting the differences that it's going to make to the figure if this is something that you are indeed after. It does look better with the big blaster, I've got to confess. Some of the upgrade kits they do, you know, they're just spectacular. They really do. There's the articulated fingers. They do enhance the product, but the reason why I tend to not buy them, excuse me, in all honesty, is purely because if I buy one, I suppose you've then got to buy them all, and then where do you draw the line, especially when some of the upgrade kits in fact cost way more than the actual figure itself. So just a quick bit of sightings, because there's loads here. This is a international sighting, so this is for the tail end of last week, so up until the weekend just gone. I'm just going to hold that there and say if you want to read that, you can pause and read that. Again, I get this information from TFW 2005. Highlight one is Shatterglass Grimlock is in Australia and back in Hasbro Pulse in the UK, obviously. Legacy Commander Optimus Prime is in Chile, Earthspark Wave 3 Deluxe in Italy, and much, much more. Keep your eye on TFW 2005. They do updated sightings constantly on there, which is brilliant. Right, New Age. I've had the fortune of reviewing two of their versions of Michael, which is their take on an Omega Supreme. I've done the Guard and the standard version, I think it was, or was it comic book? Either way, I've done both of them, and they are brilliant. But this is a lucky draw version. So, of course, he is going to be all gold. He looks spectacular. Remember, this is a third-party company, so that's why he's not allowed to be referred to as Omega Supreme. He's known as Michael, and as I say, he's made by New Age, and this is the lucky draw version of him. Great figure, legend scale, and yeah, funnily enough, talking to legends, we're moving on to core class. This is the clear fan book Optimus Prime that's going to be available in Japan. Once again on Tformers, there is a full video if you want to watch it being played with and transformed. And there is the book that it comes with, the MOOC or comic book, whatever it is. It looks great, to be fair. It's just another version. It's this one here of the core class Optimus Prime that I now really, really want. Okay, other news. If you go into TFCon Orlando, Richard Newman has been confirmed as a guest. So they're going to start, obviously, releasing all the announcements of all the guests that are going to be turning up there. Ooh, I'd love to go to that. Who knows? Maybe not this year. I can't promise anything this year. Kids are too young, but the next year I'm going to definitely start looking at branching out to do a few more conventions. Because, yeah, it just looks too good, doesn't it? Right, Symbiote Studios, their latest officially licensed Transformers plush. This is crazy. I've seen images of this before. It just proves that Transformers will collab with anybody. This is with Catnip. So this is the Optimus Prime Catnip Bravo plush, and he's going to be $30. And there you go. It's like an Optimus Prime cat. I don't know what else to say about this. It's something that I've clearly not heard of before, but I suppose this is not really much different to the Bathing Ape Optimus Primes that you get. This is just the plush world variation of that. Right, moving on. I know that a few people have seen quite a few more images of this guy now because there's been a few reviews online. However, this is some more in-hand images of your Studio Series Rise of the Beast Mirage, which the pre-order is now up. You can order this guy. He looks absolutely stunning. Yes, I've caved and pre-ordered him. They look great there together. The scale of them in robot mode makes you realise just how sort of small he is, but once again, that is where Studio Series are fantastic. They managed to scale the robots perfectly, and I think that looks really good. It also highlights how good the Optimus Prime is as well, to be honest. He's tiny compared to Scourge. Really, really small, obviously. And yes, I am going to be able to do a review on him as soon as they start shipping in the UK. There is, of course, the scene recreated. And to be fair, look at the scale there. It's perfect. It's exactly the same as you saw on screen. And it just works really, really well. So there you go. That's just a bonus news update. Things with the channel are slowly getting back to normal. Even as I say, I love doing this. I love doing these videos. So even on the vacation, I managed to get some scheduled and indeed a news update while I was over there. But there's still so much going on. I've got loads more updates to come with you this week with what's happening Wednesdays, Facts Friday, unboxings, and so much more. Thank you everybody for the support. The channel is really growing, and it's down to you guys watching, liking, sharing, and also the channel membership is as well. So we've got a nice little community going on there, and I'm going to do another live this weekend, and I'm going to be giving away something else as well to channel members. So keep your eye on the channel. If you want to join, there's a simple join button, as I say, on every single video. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. Take care.